What's up, stock investors? In this video, we're going to be looking at my full dividend portfolio. We're also going to be opening one free stock that I received this week, and I added one additional share to my overall Pfizer position. So we're going to take a quick look at the dividend tracker and see what Pfizer's dividend history is, as well as their dividend safety score. Now, before we dive into the video, if this is your first time hanging out, I'm Mike the Investor. Be sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me, and also be sure to click that subscribe button as well, so that way I can see you all back next video. Let's jump into it. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and pull up the Robinhood app so we can go ahead and open up that free stock. So as we can see here, I have a free stock from Christopher, and first things first, I do want to say thanks, Christopher, for using my Robinhood referral link. And if you're watching this video, let me know down in the comment section on what free stock you received. So let's go ahead and click on the claim free stock, and I'm going to pick the far right one here. So let's check it out. And I received ADT, and this is a security company here. They used to be one of the biggest. I'm not sure if they're still the biggest. I'm not too familiar about the security industry, but I would definitely take it. It's worth $7.62, so I would definitely take it. And then after 3 trading days, I will go ahead and sell out of that ADT position. So as we're looking at my personal portfolio here, it is down a little bit because the last 2 days in the stock market, we have seen a few red days. So the portfolio value is $7,954.78. And as you can see, Friday I was down during market hours at 2.43%, which is equivalent to $198.10. And after hours, I was down 0.02%. So if we go to the 1 week, you can see I was down a flat 4%, which is equivalent to $331.56. And as we look at the 1 month, I am down 3.72%, which is $307.77. And if we hit the 3 month, I am up 10.98%, so not too bad, which is $786.77. And as we look at the 1 year, I am down 5.80%, which is equivalent to $489.58. And for the all-time, I am down 5.53%, and that is equivalent to $465.59. So overall, my portfolio is still in the red, mainly due to the fact of those 2 red days that we've seen back to back in the stock market. So now we're going to look at the first position here, which is going to be Procter and Gamble. And as the price continues to dip, I'm waiting for it to get closer to my average cost. As we can see here, it is $110.29 on 3 shares. I'm currently still up on Procter and Gamble at 4.58%, which is equivalent to $15.16. So as we move on over, we're looking at 3M. As we look at my position, I have a total of 4 shares. My average cost is $159.62. I'm currently down at 4.64%, which is equivalent to $29.60. So we look at the next position. This is Johnson & Johnson, and I've been waiting actually for quite some time for it to get lower than my average cost. So I probably will be adding a couple shares into Johnson & Johnson here in the near future. So as we can see, I have 4 shares. My average cost was $139.70. I'm currently down at 1.51%, which is equivalent to $8.42. As we look at the next position will be Coca-Cola. And as we move on down here, you can see I have a pending dividend for $4.10 on July 1st. I have 10 shares. My average cost is $49.32. I'm currently down at 11.50%, which is equivalent to $56.70. As we look at the next position, it will be Altria, and as we move on down, you can see I have a pending dividend for them for July 10th for $8.40. I have a total of 10 shares with the average cost of $47.63. I'm currently down at 19.67%, which is equivalent to $93.67. As we look at the next position, Archer Daniels and Midland, we look at my total position here. I have a total of 4 shares. The average cost $39.02. My total return, I am just up at 0.11%, which is just some change on a dollar. So as we look at the next position, AT&T, and they are lower than my average cost as well. I have a total of 5 shares. The average cost $31.25. I'm currently down at 6.73%, and it's equivalent to $10.52. As we move on over to Microsoft, this is my largest position in my portfolio, and as we move down, I have a total of 5 shares as well. My average cost is $171.87. I'm currently up at 14.16%, which is equivalent to $121.65. As we look at the next position, which is Starbucks, this is a pretty large position in my portfolio as well. As we move on down, I have a total of 12 shares. My average cost $85.32, so I'm down quite a lot on this Starbucks position. And as we look at my total return, I am down at 17.31%, which is equivalent to $177.21. As we look at the next position, which will be Disney, we move on down to my position here. I have a total of 6 shares. My average cost is $117.68. I'm down on this position at 7.63%, which is equivalent to $53.89. The next position will be Pfizer, and I added 1 additional share as I mentioned earlier in the video. As we scroll on down, as you can see, I have a total of 11 shares now. The average cost $38.43, so it's way lower than my average cost, and it was under 5% of my total portfolio, and I wanted to add a lot more into this position while I can, because this is a solid company that I believe is going to be around for a very long time. This is one of the largest healthcare companies in the world. They have a solid dividend, and they have a solid dividend safety score as well that we're going to take a look at a little bit later. So as we look at the total return, I'm currently down at 16.68%, and that is equivalent to $70.52. So as we move over to the AES Corporation, I'm still kind of going back and forth on, do I want to sell out of this position? This is a gas and a utility company here. So as we move on down, I have a total of 10 shares. My average cost is $16.05. I'm currently down on this position at 13.33%, which is equivalent to $21.40. As we look at the next position, which will be Bank of America, as we move down to my position, I have a total of 10 shares. The average cost is $28.57. I am down at 19.26%, which is equivalent to $55.03. As we move over to the next position, will be Realty Income. I have a total of 10 shares. The average cost is $72.14. I'm currently down at 18.77%, which is equivalent to $135.42. As we look at the next position, which will be Stag Industrial, as we move down, I have a total of 10 shares as well. And as you can see, the average cost is $29.88. My total return, I'm down at 5.87%, which is equivalent to $17.55. Now we look at the Innovative Industrial Property REIT, and as we move down to my position, I have a total of 5 shares. My average cost is $74.49. I'm currently up at 19.74%, which is equivalent to $73.54. As we look at the last REIT in my portfolio, it is Apple Hospitality REIT. I have a total of 50 shares. My average cost is $14.58, and I'm down on this position at 35.66%, which is equivalent to $259.98. Now this is the largest deficit out of all of my positions that I am currently down on. And as we move over to the last position, will be PowerShares S&P 500 High Dividend Low Volatility ETF. As you can see, I have an upcoming dividend, $1.53 for June 30th. I have 10 shares. My average cost is $42.87, and I'm currently down at 25.83%, which is equivalent to $110.73. Now I'm thinking about selling out of SPHD if I can recover some ground on it, but right now I'm just going to be holding on to it and continue to keep collecting that monthly dividend. So now we're going to take a look at the dividend tracker here in a second, but I just want to scroll all the way down so you can see all of my current positions here in the portfolio. ADT is the one I just opened up, which was the free stock. So thanks again, Christopher, for using my referral link. And I'm going to scroll back up again so you guys can see each position that I hold. And the portfolio value again is $7,954.78. And that's due to some of the red days in the current stock market on Thursday and Friday. So now let's take a quick look at the dividend tracker so we can see what Pfizer's dividend history is and their dividend safety score. Let's check it out. So now we're on the dividend tracker and we already know what the portfolio value is. Now this dividend tracker only updates once per day, so sometimes your portfolio value will not be 100% correct until it updates again the following day. So as you can see for the dividend yield, 3.34%, I have a 3% on my yield on cost, and my portfolio produces $265 annually in dividend income. So as you scroll on down here, you can see I'm pretty much red in every position except for a couple. We have innovative industrial properties here, and that's why I go over to the second page. This is going to give you the rest of my holdings here, and you can see I'm up on Procter & Gamble and Microsoft. So that's technically only like 3 positions that I am green in. Everything else I am red in my portfolio. So as you can see here, I already have it updated in the tracker. At my 11 shares, the total price of Pfizer, we have the average cost at $38.43. What I'm currently down on, $70.29. They have a really nice dividend in my opinion at 4.74%, so it's getting close to that 5% yield. We have a 3.96% on the yield on cost, and then the annual income that this position is producing for me is $16.72. So we're gonna scroll on up here. Now everything I'm showing you, this is completely free on this screen here. Now I'm about to go over to one of the premium features. Now that does cost a little bit, but I do have a 10% lifetime discount that will be in the link as well. So you have the option to either use the free version or the premium version. So be sure to go ahead and check it out if you want to have a better way to track your total dividend income. So as we hit the stock analyst tab here, as you can see, it's going to give you your previous stocks that you look at and the dates as well, which is pretty cool. So we're going to just type in the ticker symbol, which is PFE, and we're just going to hit the search bar here. Alright, and as you can see, it gives you the last time that these metrics were updated, which is June 26, 11:46 p.m. You have the current price again, their forward dividend yield, the annual payment that one share will pay you out every single year, and then you have the payout ratio, which is close to 64%. Now the main tabs that I personally look at is the dividend history tab and the dividend safety tab. Now I do look at the stock popularity because it is cool to kind of see that at times, but the main 2 tabs I personally use is the dividend history and the dividend safety score. I don't use the price to earning analyst tab too much or the price to book value analyst tab that much. So now as you can see, they had a cut dividend. If we go back to the last crash of 2008, not talking about our crash that we saw earlier March this year, and since then they have been raising that dividend every single year, which is a very strong dividend in my opinion. As we scroll on down, you can see they have consecutive dividend growth at 10 years. You're also going to get the annual payment again. You're going to get the healthcare mean yield and the median yield. And then if we go over to the dividend safety, their payout ratio is very good. Their earnings per share trend is fast growth. Their dividend yield is good. They also have consecutive dividend growth, which we already saw at 10 years and counting. Their price to earnings versus sector, they're currently overvalued right now based off of these metrics. And then the dividend growth rate, it is a high growth rate, which gives Pfizer an overall 89 out of 100 dividend safety score. Alright investors, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. And if you want to learn a little bit more about me, you can find me at MikeTheInvestor.com and come follow me on Twitter at MikeTheInvestor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, invest in yourself, and I will see you guys back next time.